Hi there. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you are. Today, I want to talk to you about a very interesting topic. The topic of what is my purpose or what is my talent. I want to talk to you about what these things are. What is purpose? What is talent? And also what it is not. What is not purpose and what is not talent. I also want to talk to you about the differences between purpose and talent, and I also want to bring them together and tell you what is the relationship between these two, and also ask you, do you know yours? Do you know what is your purpose? Do you know what is your talent, and how can you discover that? Before we dive deep into this, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Mary Karoga from Tevre Consulting, where we inspire, equip, and support you to grow. If it is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, please subscribe for more videos like this one that will help you with your personal development, growth, and success. Now, let's dive into this topic of our natural uniqueness. What makes us unique? And my number one question is, do you believe you are unique? Do you believe that you are fearfully and wonderfully made? Do you believe that in this world there is no one who can do what you can do in the way that you can do it? People may be able to do it, but no one can do something that you are truly gifted in the way you can do it. And I want you to know that and to hold on to that and to always remember that. I want you to consider that out of the 8 billion people that roam the world today, no one has the same fingerprint as you do. And that is a good indication that God created us uniquely. This is not the only unique thing we have. There must be other issues about us that are specifically unique to us as individuals. And understanding this is very important because it gives you the self-confidence, it gives you the morale to work on yourself, it gives you the self-worth, and it also gives you the self-esteem. You see, our society has programmed us to believe that we are not good enough. It is like we are lacking something. Since we were young, we were trained to focus on our weaknesses. We were trained to focus on something that we are lacking. But I want you to change that notion today. I want you to know and to believe that you also have some strength and you have some things that you are very gifted in, and your work is just to find them out. If you want to become great in this life, then you have to find the one thing that only you can do very well. And then you learn how you will shape this thing to be something that you can rely on, to be something that you can base your life on. Because knowing your natural strength is the only way to set yourself apart from everybody else. It is the only way to shine in your field, whether at work, whether in business, or wherever you are. You have to understand what is it that I have that other people do not have. And you have to use that as your competitive advantage. But you see, we go throughout life without ever considering this, without ever asking ourselves, what is it that I have that other people do not have? So today I want you to ask yourself these two questions. What is my purpose and what is my talent? First of all, what is a purpose? Our life's purpose is the reason for our existence. It is the reason we were created by God. It is a mission that we are here to fulfill. Your mission is something that only you can do. The number one thing you need to understand about purpose, and that is actually the distincting factor between purpose and talent, is that purpose is not about you. God did not create you just for you. God created you so that you can help to protect and to improve or to preserve other forms of life or even other forms of God's creation. It is something that is beyond you. Your purpose is something that is bigger than you, something that should impact lives, something that should change some natural causes. For example, people who choose to impact environment, people who choose to preserve water, to preserve forests, those people are living their purpose. The people who choose to teach others, people who choose to follow a certain path in order to affect other people's lives, those are the people we can say they are living their purpose. And also, you need to know that your purpose is not necessarily your job. It is not the thing that you do from Monday to Friday. It is not the thing that you do from morning to evening. Actually, most people are busy fulfilling other people's purposes. They are not fulfilling their own purpose. Someone once said that purpose is the difference between making a living and making a life. When you are at work or in your job, you are making a living. You are there to earn money or to earn some experience, or you have some other interest. But when you are living your purpose, you are making a life. A life that is fulfilling, a life that is satisfactory, a life that will make you happy, a life that will impact other people's life. So before you go out there seeking for your purpose, trying to find your purpose, the number one thing you should do is to define purpose. And for example, myself, I have defined purpose as doing something you truly love and enjoy doing for someone or something that truly needs it, and in a way that fully transforms that person's life or that avenue, that leaves you totally fulfilled and happy with your service. After you have defined your purpose, then the other thing to wonder is, what is talent? Talent is your God-given gift, something that occurs very effortlessly and very naturally to you, something that you can do from morning to evening without even feeling tired, because it is your strength. It is your key strength. It is something that only you can do in the way you can do it. Some of us do not believe that we have talent, because we have been programmed to think there are only a few categories of talent. Either you are in music, you are in art, you are in sports, you are maybe in politics, or some of these big things that we see on TV, but that is not the case. Sometimes your gift is very small. It could be as small as you are a very good cleaner. You can do very good cleaning jobs. And also maybe you are a very good cook, or you are just an organizer. You can be able to organize events very well, or even homes, or things like that. Things that are not very big can be your own talent. Some people are also very gifted in being good talkers. They can persuade people, they can influence people, they can solve conflicts. All those are gifts, and we need to know them. You need to know what is mine. And then when we know them, we have to start developing them in a way that they can help us in future. The other thing you need to ask yourself is, what is the difference between purpose and talent? You see, some people are confused. The other day, I was talking with one of my coaches, and she was not sure. Is my talent and my purpose the same thing? She asked me, are they the same thing? If I can sing, does that mean singing is my purpose? If I can act in theaters or in these big places, does that mean that acting is my purpose? And today I want you to understand the difference. First of all, we said purpose is for serving other people. So the first step you have to do to identify whether something is your purpose or just your talent is who benefits from it. Is it only you, or is it also affecting other God's creation? Because that is what purpose is for. It is for affecting other people, for impacting other lives, for changing other people's life. It goes beyond you. It is bigger than you. And that is one big check. And the other thing you need to consider is, what is your intention? Is your intention just to make money, or is your intention first to serve others? Because purpose is about service. It is not about earning. It is about service. So once you determine that this thing I am doing it to serve God's creation, then that is a purpose. The other thing we need to understand is the relationship between the two, the relationship between purpose and talent. Number one, the talent is the gateway to your purpose. It is the path through which you realize and deliver your purpose. It is the vehicle that delivers your purpose. It is a tool that you can use to build up your purpose. It is what makes your purpose unique. For example, you might find somebody whose purpose is to save the environment, and that is what they are called to do. That's their calling. That's what they feel inside them. But then they don't know, how best can I serve this purpose? But you might find this person finds that they have a talent in writing, and so they can write materials that will enlighten people about how to save the environment, about how to safeguard the environment. And so their talent in writing becomes a vehicle through which they deliver their purpose to the world. You may also find somebody whose calling is to make other people happy. He or she would like to see everybody smiling and feeling good. And they are encouragers by nature. They want people to be happy. And this person wonders, how can I reach more people and make them more happier? And then they find they have a gift in comedy. They can be good comedians. Then this person has already found a vehicle through which they can serve their purpose. So I hope now you can understand that even though these two things are different, they need each other. Purpose needs talent, talents need purpose. They are intertwined and you cannot separate them. But you have to understand the difference between them. Talent without a purpose is just for your own consumption. It does not help anyone else. It does not motivate you. But then a purpose without a talent may never get discovered, may never get delivered to the right people or to the right causes, because it has no driving force. It has no ability. It has no strength of its own. These two things should work together, and your duty is just to make sure that they are working as required. So the other question I have for you today is, why do you need to be aware of your purpose and your talent? What is the importance of all this? And there's one research I came across that really enlightened me, that said out of every 100 people, only 3 people know their purpose. And you know what? The other 97 people work for the 3 people who know their purpose. So it is either you know your purpose and you are living it out, or you are working for somebody who have already found their purpose. So it is no longer a joke. It is something you need to give a thought. It is something you need to find out. You need to know, what is my purpose? What did God create me to do? And it is not complicated. There are very simple ways of finding out. And once you find out, you find it is also very easy to live your purpose. You see, most of us are out there thinking there are no jobs, stressed and looking for jobs. But what you are looking for is to go and help someone else who have found their purpose, fulfill their purpose. Why can't you take this time and ask yourself, what is my purpose? And then ask yourself, how can I live it out, helping other people, and at the same time maybe earning something from it? Because your purpose pays you, but your purpose is not your job. If you want to differentiate between your job and your purpose, is that number one, your job pays you a salary, whereas your purpose pays you profits. That means when you have found your purpose, you are somewhere where you are offering a service in a way that people are paying for it, and also you have other expenses, but when you deduct, you are left with a profit. That is what people who have found their purposes earn. And that is also not to mean that everyone who is in a business, they have found their purpose. Some people are misplaced. There is another check you need to do. If your business or something that you're doing is truly your purpose, it is something that you love to do. It is something that totally fulfills you. Once you have served one customer, you get so fulfilled, you get so happy, because that is something that God created you to do. There is a total satisfaction, a fulfillment of life coming from that one thing. Your purpose is something that you wake up every day so enthusiastic to go and follow, so enthusiastic to go and achieve. So if you don't feel that about your business or about your job, then that is not your purpose. And you need to be uncomfortable living a life that is not fulfilling your purpose, because it will never be fully fulfilling. It will never be satisfying. You will never be totally happy. You will always feel like you are lacking something. And God created us like that so we can chase this purpose, because it's only by living our purpose that we will serve the greater good, that we will serve humanity, that we will serve God's creation. And that is why He put it. If you are not serving it, then you feel lost. You feel stuck. You feel like you're not reaching your goals. Get to know your purpose, and then get to know your talents. Because when God gave you this mission, He didn't just leave you empty. He also gave you a talent, something to support that mission, something to help you to reach to that mission quicker. So now the only thing left is for you to discover these two things. What is my purpose and what is my talent? And that will save your life. That is what God is waiting for you to discover so that He can expand you. Stop praying for jobs. Stop praying for businesses. Just pray for one thing. God, help me to discover my purpose. God, help me to discover my unique talent. If this video has ignited a fire within you and you would like to discover your talent and your purpose, then I can help you with that. I have a program that I've already laid out with very simple exercises that you can go through from step to step that will help you to discover your purpose and your talent. And that is not all. This same program will also help you to gain clarity on your values, your desires, to also understand your inner game, to understand what is going on inside your mind and whether this is sabotaging or supporting your journey to success. And this includes things like your mindset, your belief system, your personality, your emotions, and such like things. I'll also help you to set effective goals that align to your purpose, goals that motivate you, goals that make you wake up early and work on them, goals that make you sleep late as you are working on them. And finally, I'll also help you to take action on your goals. It is not just about writing them down, it is also about taking action until they are met. Taking action until you are living your life's purpose. That is my aim and that is my goal. I hope that is something that interests you. If it can help you, then there is a link in the description section of this video. Just go there, click the link, follow the link, go learn more about that program. If you want to contact me, my contact details are in the description section. We can talk more about it and you can see whether it will help. For now, thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you for giving me your time. I hope this topic has ignited something inside you. I hope that you have learned something of value. And if you have learned something of value, don't keep this information unto yourself. Share it as widely as possible. Let other people know that there is a difference between their purpose and their talent and that they have to start living their purpose. That is all for today. Bye-bye.